Welcome to Maurine's meditation page. These meditations are offered free in service to the divine. If you're interested in working with Maurine, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.
So I would like to introduce our special guest lead tonight, Libby Smith. Thank you so much for joining us. Libby is a psychic medium, an energy healer, and an intuitive development teacher. She leads classes in that, and she's also a sound bath healer. She was playing a little bit of the bowls for me a little bit earlier, but it wasn't coming across on Zoom too perfectly. If you want to know more about her, she does readings for people. And as I mentioned, she has classes, and her website is beingyou.org. That's BEEINGYOU.org. So with that, and thank you to Gino who referred her. And with that, Libby, I will turn it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks for having me. It's lovely to meet all of you. I just want to dive right into some of the energy stuff that's going on because I want to give as much time to our meditation as possible. I have some ambitious goals set aside today for all of us. And I'm kind of giggling at the power number that we have here. There's 12 of us today, and my guides were saying earlier that I needed to really pay attention to that. So just kind of bringing that to the forefront of our consciousness, a nice little sacred number there. So this supermoon is very intense, as you all may be feeling in your body or experiencing in your very human sort of way. You know, Scorpio is a very intense and powerful energy to be playing with. So showing up tonight and doing this energy work with that potency of energy can be really a lovely way to disconnect from some of the shadowy aspects of how this energy brings things sort of up and out of us into the surface level. The other interesting thing about this particular supermoon is that not only do we have the full moon in the sign of Scorpio, we also have a Pluto in retrograde. So Pluto is actually ruled by Scorpio. So we're kind of getting double whammied here with this Scorpio energy. And depending on where you may have that in your astrology chart, it might be kind of fun to pull up your own natal chart, which you can do online. There's like a bajillion different free versions of that. And you can just punch in your information and see where Scorpio may fall. And that might give you some additional like logical reasoning of what your body may be going through or processing or purging, detoxing, reclaiming, all of those things. So like, for example, if it's in your second house, you may notice that it's really triggering relationships and family and how you're feeling emotionally. So just kind of giving a little invitation there for some homework later to dive in a little deeper about what this potent energy is actually doing for you specifically. And so, you know, kind of coming back to some of the ways that you may be choosing to experience the potency is recognizing that because Scorpio is a water sign, and we look at the element of water, and it can be kind of heavy sometimes because that's how our body interprets emotions. So we've got the moon intensity, which already regulates our emotional state, but we also have the fact that we've got this water sign in addition to that. So this is a really intense emotional upheaval. And because that Pluto is in retrograde, you know, we know retrogrades can be really challenging. This is where we find ourselves feeling really uncomfortable, but also, you know, these are necessary rebirthing phases for us to kind of get to the next level. So this is a reminder that the change is necessary. We are in a phase of rebirth and in a lot of ways, death, closing the doors of old versions of ourselves and really inviting in whatever it is that we're desiring to embody going forward. So that's the theme of tonight's clearing. The first half will be releasing, and then the second half will be really calling in your highest version of yourself so you can actually go after those desires and bring them into the body and allow your body to vibrate out into the world and manifest your dreams and or maybe even experiences that you want to be having. So we're learning how to kind of get out of our own way here tonight. And one other interesting thing about the sign of Scorpio in combination with the Pluto energy is that it stirs up secrets. it stirs up hidden things, things that are buried. And we might notice that on a collective level even. And it might not be so much of our own personal secrets. Maybe it is, maybe it's both. But it's interesting to just kind of hold space for, where have we buried our own secrets, things that we really don't want to look at? And can we invite some reflection time for those things? Can we hop into a really empowered space and take full accountability for those old things? We are not that version of ourselves anymore. So just like radical acceptance is a beautiful way to show up for that. And you may also shine light on maybe how you've been tricked by other people's secrets or things that they may have projected onto you. And so all of these layers we're kind of digging up as a collective, and it's showing up in our aura, in our physical bodies. Pluto regulates our hormones. It also regulates like asthma or like fevers, just kind of body temperature regulation. It can also trigger some skin and finger and toenail issues or healings. So if you notice yourself going through any of those changes or odd things going on, now you have some validation on a very mental level of what that may be. So you're not freaking out and having a, oh my God, what is this? So those are just some of the fun ways to kind of have an awareness of that passion and intensity that's coming up for us from this full moon activation. And I am really looking forward to just having us all connect on a group level, because we can do so many things in our individual meditations and self-practice. But when we come together like this and we connect our energy fields and we set these intentions, and we allow ourselves to do release work, we're actually amplifying the potency of the change that we wish to make. So know that tonight having the system that I'm inviting you to connect in is very intentional, because I'm recognizing the power of creating that grid as a group and allowing all of us to contribute and co-create together. So for example, if you notice there's a hot theme coming up in your space tonight and you want to really focus on that, but your mind goes, oh man, I really also want to be, manifesting this, or what about this area of my life? Know that there may be someone else in the group who is working on those things and kind of helping you plant those seeds in your space as well. So reminding us that we have this interconnected out of time and space ability that's really beautiful when we show up in this group work together, because it means that there is not a lot of pressure on the mental piece of us having to go, oh, here's all my laundry list of things that I really want to be working on tonight. So go with the first instinct of things that are arising in your space and trust that because we are doing this as a group effort, that the co-creation of someone else in our team may actually be the key player in your body receiving the totality of everything that your intention really is. So I love to teach that piece of things, so that way we aren't heavily sitting in the mental body and kind of getting in our own way by overthinking or having, a lot of pressure on the ability to see. Because when we get into a meditative state and we start talking about, okay, create this or look for this, if you find yourself really struggling with that and going, well, I'm not somebody who really sees things, I'm somebody who feels things, trust that your intention for just having presence here in the group and tuning into your body is enough. So please don't allow yourself to go into the spiral of, I'm not really tuning in tonight and I feel like I'm not really doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because I promise you that you are. This is very much about learning to just let yourself drop into trust, radical trust with your intention setting skills. So we are having a massive communication on an astral level, and also on a very high level, working with our 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th chakras and going way the heck up there. So all of those versions of you know exactly what they're doing, and so it's not just about who's right here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and find a nice space to just ground, and go ahead and close your eyes and start tuning into your body. So if you would like to lay down, you can do so. If you'd like to be in a seated position, that's also okay. Just find what feels good. And we're just going to start by gently closing our eyes and taking a few deep breaths and just bringing our attention right into the center of our head with a nice inhale. And exhale out your mouth. Good. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, letting it all go. And 1 more. Nice inhale through the nose. And exhale out your mouth. And from that space in the center of your head, I'd like you to bring in the beautiful color and frequency of gold. And just imagine this nice gold is circulating from the center of your head and expanding, filling up your entire brain, both your left and right hemispheres, and bringing a beautiful balance into this space, emanating out of your crown, and just allowing it to pulse, getting bigger and bigger. Slowly filtering down your face and filling up your throat chakra. Allowing it to expand down your shoulders and your entire heart space and chest. Floating down your elbows into your hands, allowing that to circulate out your palms, really flushing out the heart chakra here that is connected to those palm chakras. And noticing that nice gold coming down the back channels, filling up your entire spinal column, filtering right into that willpower center in your solar plexus. Really just bursting an extra layer here of that golden light, giving our solar plexus a much needed boost. And allowing that gold to drop right into your sacral center like a nice warm honey. Just filling it up completely. And dropping it right into that root. And reconnecting your grounding cord from this space. Allowing it to be nice and wide. Same width of your hips all the way down, connecting right into that center in the core of the earth, finding your own unique way to really test that cord, giving it a nice tug. It's really nice and firm, bringing security, stability, safety, all of those vibrations right into your physical body. And dropping that gold down the leg channels. And all the way out your feet chakras. Really opening up those feet. Allowing that energy to circulate down, meeting your grounding cord in the core of the earth. As you start to really feel that deep connection with the planet, I want you to bring your attention right to that space above your head in your crown. And I want you to notice this golden halo above your crown here. This is the space that we channel energy through. And I want you to just position it ever so slightly without any effort at all. And just bringing it right over the center of your head. Reconnecting your column of light. Job. And as you bring your attention to the change that's created in your column of light, I want you to go ahead and place a nice grounding cord on the back side of the crown. Just effortlessly dropping that grounding cord like a little tentacle right into the earth. And I want you to notice this little drain plug on that and just pull the plug, let it release fully, releasing all of that pressure, all of that old data. Releasing all the debris right out of your crown center. And as that continues to drain, bringing your attention right into the center of your head, creating a grounding cord from this space, going down the back side, going right into the earth, grounding out everyone else's energy, grounding out all those overactive thoughts, old mental patterns, anything that is blocking your pineal gland. Releasing any imbalances in your brain hemispheres, letting it all go. Setting an intention for full release. And as that continues to unfold, bringing your attention into your throat chakra and placing a nice grounding cord out the back side of the throat chakra, connecting it right into the center of the earth. And pulling that drain plug, creating a nice full release here of the throat, all of that old energy of things that you wanted to say but never said. All of those feelings lodged here in the throat. Any debris from your telepathics. Any painful words, things, energy that was thrown at you here. And even anything that was difficult to hear, as the throat and the ear channels are deeply connected. Letting it all go right now. Good job. And bringing your attention to the back space of your heart chakra and creating a nice cord here, grounding right into the center of the earth. Give yourself a nice big one in this space here. There's a lot of data. Just give it a nice deep release and permission to fully let go. Letting go of anything you've picked up, anything you're holding on to for the collective in that beautiful empathy that you hold for the world. Sometimes it's too much, just letting go of that overwhelm. Letting go of all the data of everything that you wanted to change, but you couldn't, or it wasn't your responsibility. Letting go of all the loss, any suffering that may be sitting here in your heart center. You are free to let go. Good job. And bringing your attention right to the back of that solar plexus and creating a nice grounding cord here, going deep into the earth. And as you pull that drain plug, allowing it to drain out, I want you to notice your spleen center. This sits in your etheric double body, the closest layer to your physical body. It actually regulates all of the energy intake. So as you place your attention there ever so slightly, just giving it a nice additional grounding cord and permission to fully release so you can take in more energy into your body. Releasing all of those moments where you felt that you had to overextend yourself. All of the energy of burnout. All of the energy of defense. All that pressure of having to do more, be more, or feeling not enough. And letting go of all of that exhaustion. Releasing all of the need to control. And lastly, releasing all of that desire to fix yourself, fix the world. It is not your responsibility. Good job. And bringing your attention right into your sacral center, placing a nice large grounding cord out the back side here, bringing it about the same width of your body, and really releasing this power center, giving it a nice drain, pulling out all of that energy of sabotage, self-sabotage, or any anger, releasing all of it now. Releasing all of that old family genetics, any karma you brought into this lifetime. Letting go of any relationships that are complete, outdated. Letting go of anyone who may be feeding off your energy that you are unaware of. And releasing all of that part of you that thinks you are not good enough. And lastly, releasing any limiting beliefs that you are holding here in your power center about what you can create. You are a creator being. There is no limitation. Let all limitations go right now. Beautiful. And bringing your attention right at that base of your spine. And giving a nice deep grounding cord here. Pulling that plug, giving the body a nice permission slip to fully release out of the base of the spine all of that data running down your spinal column. Any debris, you can completely let go. Anything that you need will simply not leave. Trust. It is safe to let go. releasing everything that makes you feel not secure in this lifetime, whether it be personal, collective, letting it all go. And tuning right into the center of your feet chakras and just putting some nice new grounding cords there to really finish and complete that loop of energy, releasing, flushing out the entire body. I want you to just see that nice loop of the earth energy returning here, returning right into the center of your feet, coming up the leg channels, flushing out the knees, coming right into the thighs, all the way up to the navel, and dropping back down the hips, and releasing down the grounding cord, giving your body full permission to keep that loop going. As you gently bring your attention right to that crown space, activating a nice purple, bringing purple flame energy right into the center of your crown, feeling that powerful rush of purple vibration entering your face, filling up your head, coming down the shoulders, the arm channels, going out your palms, filling up your chest completely, going all the way down, filling up your belly, and gently meeting that loop of earth energy in your navel, noticing this sweet spot here of swirling, intermixing of your own cosmic frequency with that earth energy. And now I want you to bring your attention into your sacral center, giving yourself your own unique frequency in whatever color intuitively comes to you right now, filling up your sacral space with that color. And slowly pushing, allowing, flowing that energy up the spinal column, all the way into the center of your head. What you're doing here is bringing your own activation of healing, your divine Kundalini channel, activating it, bringing that creative force energy that you are from the sacral center right into the space where you create and manifest in the center of your head. And as you reclaim that beautiful energy in the center of your head, I want you to bring your awareness to a beautiful flower in front of you. This flower represents you as a soul. Notice the sensory feelings of this flower. Notice the color. And I want you to gently bring a nice gold bath over that flower, giving your soul a beautiful healing. And if it resonates with you, calling your entire sovereignty into that flower, calling all of your parts home. And as you allow that beautiful flower that is you to retrieve all that you are in your free will sovereign being, I want you to use your astral hand, reach out, grab that flower, and bring it right into the center of your body, filling up your entire column of your spinal channel, growing bigger and bigger, reconnecting every chakra, every layer in your aura to the vibration and frequency of your eternal sovereignty. I invite you to place one hand over your heart and reclaim through the mantra, I am sovereign. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. In full allowance of all that belongs to you, returning to your vessel right now, using the power and the intensity of the beautiful Scorpio supermoon, just bringing a nice visual of that moon above your head, floating ever so slightly out in front of you. I want you to place every desire, every wish, every experience, every feeling that you wish to have right now and going forward, placing all of those vibrations into that supermoon. There are no limitations. You do not know how you have to receive these things, these moments, these places, these feelings. You can simply desire right now. And as you begin to complete your intention setting for this beautiful supermoon, I want you to place a nice grounding cord from that moon into the center of the earth, releasing anyone else's energy, anyone's investment in who you have been, because this is not up to them anymore. This is you empowering your own individual sovereignty and pulling everyone else's energy and investment out of your desire. And as we've come together tonight in a powerful group setting, I want you to bring a visual of those 12 beautiful golden halos that we are all matching on tonight. Seeing all 12 lighting up along with all of our beautiful supermoon mock-ups. And I want you to take that visual of all 12 halos to just effortlessly push all of our full moons right into source energy, beaming our light, supporting one another, so that way we can get out of our own way and open to receive deeper levels of what we deserve. Beautiful. And as those intentions we've set begin to manifest in our space, I invite you to bring your attention back into the center of your head for a moment. And from this space, I want you to create the visual of a door, a doorway right in front of you. And just using your astral hand to open that door. And on the other side, noticing a path laid before you. And I want you to notice the quality, the sensation, the feeling of this path. This is the path that your body is currently choosing. Take a moment to just explore the energy in here, stepping right onto that path so you can feel into and sense and see what it is that you are aligning yourself with creating. There's no pressure to change anything in this space. You are simply in observation. Observation of what vibrationally you are communicating through the frequencies of your vessel. And begin to slowly bring yourself back to that doorway, coming back to the other side, and closing that door. And as your body is aware of anything you may wish to change or increase in what you just experienced, I want you to create another doorway and open that one. This is a space where you can aim even higher, stepping fully onto that path. Allow yourself to observe and experience and sense what you can really receive. Simply notice the difference. As you complete your awareness of this second door choice that you have, make your way back to that doorway, walking back to the other side. And now that you have your awareness, I invite you to pick either door number 1 or door number 2 and place the energy, the symbol of that door right into the center of your heart, whichever one you choose to receive. You are a free will agent. You can decide. And as you begin to feel and sense the changes of that decision, I want you to bring your attention slightly above your crown. This is your 8th chakra. And just blasting a nice gold light here, activating the part of you that keeps records, updating your Akashic Records keeper, filing away the decision and the choices that you've made tonight with conscious change. And bringing your attention to the center space above all of your higher chakras. And bringing in the color copper, beautiful metal copper, activating a copper rod and just slowly allowing it to come down the center point of every chakra until it begins to meet the physical body and continuing all the way down your spinal column and coming out the root and connecting right into the center core of the earth. Activating more energy, more permission, more conscious creation in your embodiment, starting now and going forward across all timelines. Reclaiming every piece of you, and affirming to the body, I am empowered. I am empowered. I am empowered. And slowly bringing your attention back to that beautiful crown center and preparing your beautiful vessel for the remainder of our healing exchanges tonight. Sending out the vibration of enormous gratitude from the center of our chest as we hold our attention in that crown space. Gratitude for each other, gratitude for the collective, gratitude for the planet, gratitude for all that is. And allow yourself to open to receive the reverberation of gratitude right back to you. Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you, Libby.
Thank you for joining in on these free meditations. If you're interested in working with Maurine privately, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.